As a farmer, the land in the valley below has been in Mohammed Nasser's family since the time of the Ottoman Empire. He says it gave him a livelihood and self-respect. Mohammed is no longer a farmer after 70 acres was taken by Israel because they say it wasn't used or officially registered. On tops of the hills surrounding his village, there are 7 illegal settlements and outposts built on Palestinian land. It's a common story throughout the West Bank. Next year marks the 50th anniversary of Israel's occupation. Once Palestinians looked for justice to Washington, and with each new president there was hope. Not anymore.
They're all standing with Israel. We have no one to defend us or our lands.
Since President Obama took office, Jewish settlements have expanded in the West Bank. There are now more settlers and Orthodox Jews living on Palestinian land. The peace process has ground to a halt, and the prospect of a Palestinian state seems more distant than ever. But 7 years ago, a newly elected US President Obama gave Palestinians hope for justice.
They endure the daily humiliations, large and small, that come with occupation. So let there be no doubt, the situation for the Palestinian people is intolerable, and America will not turn our backs on the legitimate Palestinian aspiration for dignity, opportunity, and a state of their own.
Palestinians are still suffering hardships and humiliations on a daily basis. Despite the US rhetoric and promises, many observers say American governments have always sided with Israel, no matter who is president.
If you look at the history and record of United States engagement, United States is only keen about one single thing, which is facilitation. Bring the two parties to the table, and that's not enough.
Many in Israel, like these at this pro-Trump gathering, have been voicing strong opposition to the former Secretary of State.
And for me, Trump is safety. For me, Trump is someone who believes that Israel should and will continue to live forever as a safety place for Jewish people from all around the world.
President Obama recently signed off on a $38 billion 10-year military package for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's administration. But there is deep animosity between the two men, and there is some apprehension here about what Obama could do in his final weeks of office.
If Trump wins, Obama can presumably just ignore him and launch whatever initiative he likes, something that will not be congenial to Netanyahu.
That could be positive for the Palestinians, but Mohammed no longer thinks of initiatives or even a Palestinian state. He can only watch as his Palestine disappears bit by bit. Tony Bertley, Al Jazeera, Jalud, West Bank.